week, Malaysia's foreign minister slams rising Islamophobia at OIC Forum. 21 to 22nd June 2025, Istanbul, Türkiye. Malaysia's position. Malaysia's foreign minister, Dato Seri Mohamad Hasan, delivered a sharp and uncompromising national statement during the 51st session of the Organisation of Islamic Cooperation, OIC Council of Foreign Ministers, held in Istanbul, Turkey. In his remarks, Mohamad Hasan strongly condemned the increasing normalisation of Islamophobia across the globe. He warned that it is no longer limited to fringe elements, but has taken root in state policies, media discourse, and online platforms. Islamophobia is now mainstreamed and used as a tool to justify oppression, discrimination, and war crimes, he said. He directly linked Islamophobia to broader patterns of dehumanisation, adding that it has become a weapon to legitimize Israel's actions in Palestine and to rationalise systemic persecution of Muslims in parts of Asia and the West. Malaysia's demands and proposals. Islamophobia must be legally recognized as a form of hate speech and racial religious discrimination under international law. The OIC must escalate its commitment beyond rhetorical condemnation and adopt enforceable mechanisms to address anti-Muslim hatred in member and non-member states. Malaysia called for strategic engagement with tech platforms and media regulators to combat the viral spread of anti-Muslim narratives and fake news. The foreign minister warned against the misuse of freedom of expression to defend acts like Quran desecration, harassment of hijab-wearing women, and vilification of Islamic practices. He reiterated Malaysia's commitment to multilateralism, interfaith harmony, and the protection of human dignity, especially for vulnerable Muslim communities worldwide. International context. The speech was delivered amid a worrying surge in anti-Muslim incidents across various continents, including public desecration of the Quran in Scandinavian countries, attacks on mosques and Islamic schools in North America and Western Europe, government policies targeting Muslim attire and religious observance in South and Southeast Asia, increasing visibility of political rhetoric framing Muslims as threats, both in domestic politics and foreign policy debates. Malaysia warned that these developments, if left unchecked, would lead to deepened global instability, religious polarization, and long-term security consequences. Support from member states. Malaysia's message was well received by fellow OIC members, such as Indonesia, Iran, Pakistan, Turkey, and Kazakhstan, many of whom voiced similar concerns about the rising scale and intensity of Islamophobia. Several delegations supported calls for a formal resolution and joint diplomatic outreach to the United Nations. This marks a continuation of Malaysia's foreign policy positioning as a leading voice for moderation, tolerance, and pluralism, but also as a defender of Muslim dignity on the world stage. A heartfelt light. To every soul whose hand did give, you've helped me dream, helped me live. In darkest hours your light came through, with hearts so kind, so pure, so true. Your gifts, like stars in deepest night, have steered me gently toward the light. Each coin, each word, each silent prayer, a thread of hope so rich, so rare. My eyes once dimmed now seek the skies, and slowly clearer visions rise. Because of you, I dare to see the world again, its grace, its plea. Your compassion's flame will not just stay with me alone. It lights the way for others wandering through despair to feel the warmth of selfless care. You've shown what love in action means, in quiet ways through giving scenes. You've built a bridge from soul to soul and made the broken feel more whole. So let this thanks rise like a song, a melody both soft and strong. May your example gently call more hearts to rise to give. To fall into the joy of lifting pain, of planting hope where none remains. Your kindness walks beside me still, a light, a love, a living will.
don't forget to hit that subscribe button to show your support.